right? Okay. So let me record this session, right? So if you know about messenger ads, you should know that you don't really need a website to run a messenger ad. You can basically just run an ad and link it to Facebook Messenger. So if people are interested in purchasing whatever you have to sell, they will just message you on Messenger and then purchase what you have to sell, right? So what I'll be covering in this in this meeting is I'll be showing you guys how to use Messenger, just Messenger, no website, no plenty funnels and all, just Messenger to make over 100 sales last month for a physical product, right? So I did this for a client and I'm going to show you how I did it, right? And the bonus for this section is if you stick with me to the end of this session, because I know some people might just leave a session without even waiting to the end. Probably they are very impatient on also. But if you stick with me to the end of this session, I'll give you guys a tip on how you can drive massive traffic to WhatsApp, how you can increase your status views and drive massive traffic to WhatsApp, right? So ensure you stick with me to the end of this session. So the first thing I want to say is, let me stop my video. Okay. So for those of you that don't know me or you missed the messages I sent to the group when I introduced myself, my name is Victory. You can refer to me as Victory DM. I'm a Facebook ads expert with close to 2 years experience running ads on Facebook, and I've spent millions of nairas running ad on Facebook. So it's really lovely to have you guys here in this session, right? So in case you don't know me, that is me for you. And so this is a screenshot of the campaign that I ran last month, where I said I made over 100 sales. You can see how much I spent. I spent 56,000 naira on ads, right? We got over 540 messages, and out of those 540 messages, we were able to close 100 of them, right? We reached out to about 80,000 persons, and then this is just the statistics of the ad that I ran last month that got me that amount of sales. Please turn off your video. We don't need to see your video. It's not important. Turn off your video. We don't need to see your video. So that's the statistics. That's statistics of the campaign where I made over 100 sales, right? So in this session, I'll be showing you guys 3 steps to getting massive results from your Facebook ads, right? 3 steps to getting massive results from your Facebook ads, right? So let's start off right away. Somebody saying my messenger is not working. It's like Facebook banned me from sending or receiving messages from Messenger. I've been sending reviews for them since last year. Nothing has been done about it, and it's asking a question. What I advise you, if Facebook ban you for anything and you can't get it back, just get another account. Get preferably, I share this thing on my status, preferably an account of your relative or your very close friend, and start running ads with it. Okay, don't let Facebook stop your shine. Get another account and get moving. Okay, I hope I've answered your question, Amaka. So let's proceed. So 3 steps to getting massive results from your Facebook ads, right? So the first step I want to talk about is test your products. Test your products. Test your products. Yes, we are going to have a question and answer session after this class. So guys, just hold on with your questions. After I deliver this value, in this session, you can ask your questions. So the first step to actually, making a lot of sales from Facebook ads is testing your products. Testing your product. Now, a lot of people think Facebook ad is magic. A lot of people think Facebook ad is a machine. Oh, if I spend 2,000 naira on ads, how many sales will I get? If I spend 10,000 naira on ads, I hope Facebook will give me 20 sales. Facebook is not the one giving you sales, right? Your offer, see, please, if you have access to a pen and a paper, try and write this down. Try and write this down. It's very important, right? Facebook is not the one giving you sale. Your offer is what is getting you sales. So if you have a weak offer, no matter how much you spend running ads on Facebook, you are not going to make sales. I don't know if somebody is following me. I don't know if somebody is following me. Somebody is following me here in this session. Type in the chat section that you are following me. I want you guys to follow me. Yeah, right? I want you guys to follow me. If you are following me, type in the chat section that you are following me. Okay. So, like I said Facebook is not the one giving you sales. Your offer is the one giving you sales. And now you may ask me, what is the point of Facebook ads? What is Facebook doing for me? Right? How are they helping my business at all? Okay. Facebook is just helping you get greater reach for your product and services. Facebook, I repeat again, Facebook is just helping you get better reach for your products and services. You would agree with me that if you are a poor singer, you don't know how to sing, right? You sing for people around, everybody says your voice is horrible. You don't know how to sing. Please stop singing. If I take you now, I want to put you in front of a stadium with 50,000 persons, will you know how to sing this time around? You will still not know how to sing. Will people enjoy your voice? They will still not enjoy your voice because you don't know how to sing. So increasing the amount of persons you are reaching will not change results. So the point I'm trying to make is that only products that people can buy will work, with Facebook ads. Let me rephrase this. Only when you have a strong, solid offer that people are willing to exchange money for, that when you now finally run ads on Facebook, you will now start getting massive sales. So if what you are selling is not what people want, there's nothing Mark Zuckerberg can do for you. There's nothing he can do for you. So Facebook is just helping you get greater reach. Facebook is just helping you get greater reach for your products and services. Right? So the first thing we need to do in order to get massive sales for any product or service that we want to use Facebook ads to run is that we must do market research. We must find out, do people want this stuff that I want to sell? Do people want this stuff that I want to sell? Right? So I've seen so many people, they don't even know whether what they don't even know whether their product is going to sell. They don't even know whether people want what they're going to sell. They just start running ads like that, right? And they just start spending huge amounts of money on ads. And they will not start complaining. Oh, my ads are not converting. Oh, I'm not getting results from my ads. Okay? So the first thing you need to do is to make market research. It's very, very important. Now, how do you make market research? How do you make market research? The first way to make a market research is to observe the market. Observe the market. What are people currently buying? If you are a smart business owner, I've done business before, so I can relate with most of the things I'll be saying right here. If you are a smart business owner, you agree with me, it's not every product that you stock your shop with every time. There are some products that will be present in excess quantity. Like anytime you are buying, you will buy it excess. And there's some products you will not really buy that much. Why? Because those products that you buy in excess, you know that this product is what sells fast. Okay, you know that this product is what people want. So one of the ways to make market research, to know if I run Facebook ads, will this thing sell very fast? Observe the market. What are people currently buying? Okay, now this does not mean that you just go and say, okay, people are buying this, let me start creating this. No, you need to look at your niche itself. If you are a digital marketer or you are an online coach, you need to look at what people are buying in terms of online coaching, right? What courses are people buying? What information products are people buying? If you sell clothes, you need to know what type of clothes are people buying. If you sell lady clothes, you need to know what type of lady clothes people are buying. I don't know if you understand, right? So if you understand that maybe handbags is what ladies are rushing nowadays, and you sell lady clothes, right? And you know that handbags is what ladies are rushing, which product should you run ads for? That handbag that you know ladies are rushing. So the first way to actually do market research, observe the market, look at what people are buying. Now, you should look at what people are buying related to your business. I'm not saying you should go and chook eye in another man's business. I'm not saying you are selling shoe. You're not going to look at food that people are buying. No, I'm not saying you should switch what you are selling. I'm just trying to tell you that something related to what you are selling, find out what are people buying. If you sell clothes, what are the type of clothes that people really, really buy, right? So you must make market research to understand what people are buying. The next thing you need to do is to make research on your competitors. Make research on your competitors. You agree with me that you have competitors that are successful, right? Check out which of these products, this competitor, which of these products that does this person sell a lot, right? Somebody has turned on his audio. Please turn off your audio. Please turn off your audio. Please turn off your audio, right? So you need to check your competitors. Which product are these people selling massively? So once you understand what the market is buying, you can easily find a product that you now say, okay, I want to use Facebook ads to massively promote these products, right? So let me give you a common example. One of the sneakers that was selling a lot recently, he has been selling like for about a year now, is this Nike sneakers, Nike Air Force One sneakers. Let me go on Google and show you the picture. Let me go on Google and show you the picture so that in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me go on Google and then show you the picture. Okay, let's go on Google. Let me search for that sneakers. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can. I've seen these sneakers before. Oh, somebody! Oh God! Turn off. Okay, turn off your audio. I don't know if you guys have seen these sneakers before, right? These sneakers was selling massively, right? About a year now, it has been selling massive. This Nike Air Force One sneakers. I don't know if anybody has seen these sneakers before, right? So if you want to run a Facebook ads, even if you have many stickers to sell, if you understand the market, that this is what the market they are really, really buying this period, which product will you run ads for? You run ads for the product that is selling. So guys, it is easy. If you are writing, write this down. It is easy to sell what is already selling than to sell what is not selling. The point I'm trying to make, it is easy to sell a product that has been proven that it has high demand than a product that you are not even sure if it has high demand, right? It's very, very important to understand that. So market research is very important. You must understand what the market is buying at that moment and then run ads related to your business concerning what the market is buying. Now, the second thing you need to do is to run test ads. Very, very important, right? So if you have a product you want to sell, you don't just take 50,000, let me package it to Facebook ads, right? You start testing. You run test ad, okay? Because I work for a client. The client that I sold these 100 products for, he gave me some amount of money. He said, I want to test this product to see if people want this product. Now, after making your market research, you will now test the product on Facebook, run test ad. What do I mean by test ad? You set up an ad. You can say, okay, let me just be spending a little amount of money on ads. It could be 1,000 Rand per day. Let me just see how people are responding to this stuff, right? Let me see how people are responding to this stuff. You can use different videos. You can use different pictures. Let me see which pictures people can really relate to well. Run test ads. And the purpose of this your test ad is to find out, do people want this stuff that I have? So guys, see, patience is important in this life. I won't lie to you. Patience is very important in this life. When you make proper market research and you make proper testing, and you are sure that this your product can sell, this your product, people want what I have, okay? People want what I have. Then you will now have the confidence to say, okay, let me put in a large amount of money to run ads. so that I can now massively sell this product, because I'm sure it's going to what? It's going to sell, right? So let me give you a very, very common example, right? So success in business is a product of value creation and problem solving. If you're writing, write that down. Success in business is a product of value creation and problem solving. What do I mean? I mean, the more problems you can solve for people and the more value you can give them, the more money you can make. Okay, so the more value you can give people and the more problem you can solve for them, the more money you can make. What do I mean? Why do we have a lot of restaurants selling food? Why do we have a lot of mama puts around? Why are they making so much money? See, any mama put that you see, the traffic is large. Like every day, many people used to be, that place to be filled up with many. That woman is making millions monthly. Why are those people important? Because there are some people that cannot cook, or there are some people that are so busy that they cannot cook, that they don't have time to cook. So mama put is solving a problem for them. That's why she will make money. So if your business is not solving people's problem, how do you expect to make money? You know, a lot of people come into business with the mentality of, oh, I need to pay my house rent. Oh, I need to pay my children's school fees. Oh, I need to make money. Oh, I need to become rich. Yes, everybody wants money. Everybody wants money. Me, I want money. You want money. But you must be solving people's problem before they will pay you. Right? And that is why market research is also very, very important. You need to know the problem people are facing relating to your business. What is the problem people are facing? If you're selling clothes, what is the problem? The problem could be that people are buying clothes for a big amount of money, but they're not getting quality clothes, right? It could be that people are too stressed out. They don't know how to select clothes to buy. You need to find out what problem are people facing. And then when you now run ads, you're not just running ads with the intention of, oh, please, Facebook, bring sales for me. No, you're running ads with the intention that I have something that will solve people's problem, right? I have something that will add value to people's life, right? So I'm sure this thing is going to sell because I know it solves people's problem. If you solve people's problem, people will pay you and they'll be happy. They will beg you to collect their money. Have you ever been sick before? I want to know in the chat section. I want you guys to follow me. Have you ever been sick before? Like you were down, it could be malaria, it could be anything. Have you ever been sick before? I doubt if anyone is here that has never been sick. So let me know. Have you ever been down before? Let's say you're down, your health and all. Have you ever been sick before? Right? Okay. So yeah, I believe you know everybody has been sick at a particular period of time. Right? Now, if the sickness is very severe and the doctor tells you, give me your bill is 10,000 before we start treating you, and you have 10,000 in your account, or you have 50,000 in your account, will you even consider the money? You will pay once. You will pay once. Why? Because the doctor is going to solve your problem. The doctor is going to solve your problem, right? So you need to have products that solve people's problem, right? So one of the, you may be saying, oh, I sell sneakers. How do sneakers solve people's problem? One of the issues that I am facing is when somebody will post a sneaker looking so fine, looking so good, I will not go ahead and not pay for the sneakers. Then the person will not bring it for me. I will discover the sneakers is not original or it does not last. That is a problem. So when you want to run an ad, is when you now know people's problem, that you cannot craft a message that, you know, addresses their problem. So when you are selling your sneakers, you're not just running a normal Facebook ad. You're not saying quality, buy your quality sneakers. This sneakers is guaranteed to last you. When you understand that the problems of people buying sneakers is that they have been buying fake before. When you are not running your ad, how will you run it? You put a very nice sneakers, good looking sneakers. You can also say, buy your sneakers, you know, the quality sneakers guaranteed to last you not less than 2 years. When you are not talking like this, people will not know that this guy understands my problem, oh guy. Let me click this link and see how much does this sneaker even cost. Let me see if I can get it. Guaranteed to last you 2 years, you know, Once you buy these sneakers, you are not going to have any issue. If you have any issue, feel free to return it. Give them a guarantee. Assure them that you are giving them quality. So let me say this. The more you understand the problem of your target audience, the more you will be able to craft a message that they can relate to, and the more they will buy from you. The more you understand the problem of your target audience, the more you'll be able to create a product, a marketing message that will address their problem, and then they'll buy for you. I don't want to make this session too long, so let's proceed to the next thing, right? So having made your market research, and then you also test your ad, run ads with a little amount of money to find out if people really want what you want to have to sell. The next thing you need to do is to present your products. Packaging is very, very important. Packaging is extremely important, right? I've seen a lot of people run ads. They don't even use quality pictures. They just screenshotted pictures from somewhere. The picture is not so clear, and they think people are going to buy. If you want to sell food, using Facebook ads, your picture, the videos that you are using needs to be yummy. Recently, guys, a client, somebody referred me to a person. So the person messaged me that, come and work for our company. We have a so campaign that I want to run ads for on Facebook. It was a restaurant, right? So they wanted me to run ads for them, to talk about their restaurants, and so that they can get more customers, right? So I just checked the video and the picture they were using that they gave me to run the ad. I was like, no, I can't accept this. Sorry, I told them I was busy. You're a restaurant that you want people to come and patronize you. The video you're using is not even showing you something yummy. It's not even showing you something that will make people salivate. So that's what I said at the beginning of this training, that some people think Facebook ads is magic. Oh, I'll just pay Facebook 20,000 naira. They'll just bring 20 customers for me. No. Facebook only helps you promote what you already have on ground. So if you have nonsense on ground, they'll help you promote the nonsense. Many people will see the nonsense and nobody will buy. But if you have something valuable on ground, Facebook will help you promote that valuable stuff, and more people will buy. Right? So that is it. So you need to use quality pictures for your videos. It is very, very, very important. You need to use quality pictures for your videos, right? Sorry, quality pictures and videos for your ads. You need to use quality pictures that drive others to take action. Right? So I recently designed a graphic for one of my clients, that was into importation, right? She was into importation. I designed the graphics for her. Guys, check out how I designed the graphics. The title in the picture was "How to Become a Boss Lady Importing from Over 8 countries." Importing from over 8 countries, and reselling in Nigeria. I put a very good-looking lady on both straight hair. Then I put the link for them to sign up. Once a lady sees that, you'll be like, wow, I want to learn more about this. So the picture or the video you are using for your ad must be attractive. Before you run any ad, ask yourself, can this thing attract people? Can this thing get people to buy? So this thing I'm talking about here in this session these are the secrets that I use, to run this ad that got over 100 sales, right? I don't want to play the video because it's confidential, right? I did it for a client, so I don't want to expose too many things about that campaign. But if you see the video that I use, we're talking about this is what this product will help you. This is how this product will make your daily activities more convenient, right? You need to use pictures and videos that people can relate to, that can grab their attention, that can get them to pause and say, what is this here, right? So you don't want to use pictures that people can easily skip. You don't want to use pictures that people can easily skip. Now, the next thing you need to do is to test. It is very, very important to test. Very, very important to, test. What do I mean by testing? When you want to run an ad, don't just assume. Assumption is a very poor form of knowledge. wishing is a very poor form of knowledge. What do I mean? What I mean is that when you just have one picture or one video and you just assume or you wish that, please, oh, I'm going to use this picture to run ads, oh, please, oh, let it convert, please, oh, let it give me sales, please, oh, let it give me results. No, you need to test. You need to have like 3, 4 different pictures, run different ads, run like 2 or 3 different ads, right? So when we are testing our ad, we are trying to figure out which picture can easily get people's attention more, right? So you agree with me that, if you use a particular picture, maybe you are selling a cloth now, right? You use a particular gown. Now, another ad, use a different picture in a different setting. One of those pictures, people will relate with one of those pictures more than the other. So when I'm talking about testing, I'm saying run multiple ads. Don't just run one ad. Run multiple ads with different pictures or different videos and see which one people relate to better, right? See which one people, are, following, people are, taking action from, right? So this campaign that I did, that I told you guys I made over 100 sales last month, right? We used different pictures. I went on the net, I found different pictures of that product, I found different videos. So I didn't just run one ad, I ran up to 5 different ads. But I'm not trying to say that you must run 5 ads, though, but I'm saying that you should just run more than one ad and then see which one people can relate to better, right? So the one that people can relate to better, you will now say, okay, this is the ad that is performing better. Let me spend more money on it. So you need to test your ad. You need to test the pictures that you're using. You need to test the videos that you're using. And this is one of the things I covered in my Facebook ads course, how to split test. We call this split testing, right? Running multiple ads side by side and seeing which one people relate to better. Seeing which one people, seeing which one people relate to better and people, take action from better, right? So not all pictures will give you the same result. Not all videos will give you the same result. Some videos will give you better results than others. That's what we need to test, right? So you need to package your product, you need to test. And the third thing, which involves Facebook ads now, is you need to target the right set of persons. And this is one thing I love about Facebook ads. This is one thing I love about Facebook ads. Guys, do you know this thing? That Facebook gives you the option, you can even target people in your community. Last year, I was running ads selling power banks, right? And I targeted people within a 2-kilometer radius from where I'm staying. Facebook gives you the option to target the right set of persons that are likely to buy what you are selling. So before you start running ads on Facebook, ask yourself, who is likely to buy what I am selling, right? So if you are selling lady clothes, who is likely to buy lady clothes? Ladies. If you are selling expensive things, who is likely to buy expensive things? People that have money. There are lots of options. There are numerous options that Facebook gives you, to target the right set of audience that is likely to buy from you. So this is one thing that is very, very important when running ads. If you don't work on your targeting, or if you don't target the best set of persons that are likely to buy from you, you will not get the maximum result from your ad, right? So you need to know how to target the right set of persons. And this is something I deal with very well in my Facebook ads course. I have content there that show you how to target. Okay, there was even a particular video, we call this location targeting. We call this geo-targeting, where you can target people that are within a certain radius from your location. Especially this works very well, especially when you have a physical product. Especially when you have a physical location, right? So this is one amazing thing. This one thing that you guys need to know, that you need to be running ads. If you have a physical store, you can decide to run an ad within a 2-kilometer radius from your store. What do I mean by 2-kilometer radius? Of course, nobody will travel from Abuja to come to Lagos to come and buy clothes, right? Nobody will travel from Delta State to Lagos to come and buy clothes. If you need clothes, you will buy within your environment. You will look for shops within your environment, right? So if you understand how to target the right audience, you can target people that are close to your shop, right? Run Facebook ads online, target people that are close to the, like target people within the environment where your shop is, and run ads to them. In your ad, tell them where your location is. In case they are skeptical and say, oh, I don't want people to scam me, I don't like buying online. Tell them this is where my location is. We stay in number 12, Computer Village, so, Lagos, right? People will come. They will say, okay, where is your location? They will come, right? So you need to understand how to target the right traffic for your audience. If you're the person that delivers nationwide, you can run ads nationwide. You can run ads nationwide, right? So you need to understand how to target the right set of persons. In Facebook, we have keywords. There's what we call keywords, right? Keywords that help you target people that are interested in a particular thing. In Facebook, you can target people based on age, can target people based on gender, can target people based on interest, based on behavior, based on even the phones they are using, right? You can say, I want to target only those that use iPhones, right? So you have numerous options for that. This is why you need to be running Facebook ads, right? So you need to ask yourself, who is my target audience? Who is likely to buy what I'm selling? Who is likely to buy what I'm selling? And then run ads to target those set of persons, right? So one thing I did for this campaign where I made over 100 sales was the product I'm selling is a product that most adults will be interested in. So I targeted people from 28 years and above, because I know that those are the people that are likely to buy, right? And I also know that I need people that have money. Somebody that does not have money will not buy my product. So I targeted persons that I know. I use keywords that I know that if somebody is interested in this stuff, the person will likely have money. So I use keywords to target people that will likely have money to buy what I'm selling, right? So another thing you need to pay attention to is your sales channel. How are you communicating with these persons that you are using Facebook ads to get, right? So in this my ad, I basically made use of Messenger, right? So there are some products that you need to run ads to a website before you can sell, especially if you are running product for an expensive product. Let's say you have a product for like 25,000 rand, 30,000 rand, 50,000 rand. You need a website so that people can get a lot of information about your product and services before they buy. So here is this general rule that I use for running ads, right? So if I want to know where or the channel to link my ad to, whether it's going to be Messenger, whether it's going to be WhatsApp, whether it's going to be a website, I ask myself, from this my ad, from this picture and video and text that I used to run this ad, will somebody be convinced enough to buy immediately? If not, then I know that I need to run the ad to a website, so that once they now see the ad on Facebook, they now click. It will take them to my website, where it will now give them a lot of information about the products before they are not convinced to buy. But if you are selling a product that is very direct, especially physical products, where it's very direct, people don't need to know too much. If they're interested, they're interested. If you are selling a power bank, new age power bank is new age power bank, right? They don't need to know heaven and earth before they buy, right? Once they know that this is new age power bank, this is how I can get it, you put all that information in your ad. You can run your ad to Messenger. People will come there and they'll place their order there, right? And one thing I used that got me amazing results was I used automation. What do I mean by automation? Automation means I was not physically responding to messages. I just set up an automation so that if anybody is interested in my ad and the person clicks, even if I'm sleeping, I'll set up some, messages. I'll set up some automated responses so that if somebody click on my ad, the person will receive message instantly. And this is why a lot of persons lose money when they run Facebook ads. Is people are contacting from your ad, people are interested in what you are selling, but then maybe they sent you a message 8 o'clock, you are not online then, or you didn't see the message then, you now come back 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock to come and reply the message, right? So that person might not even see your response, or that person might have lost interest, right? So you need to reach out to persons immediately they're interested. So I set up an automatic response so that once they're interested in the product and services, the automatic response basically tells them the price, it tells them how they are going to get it, they ask for their number. So once they drop their number, anytime I come online or anytime I check my phone, I'll collect their number, follow them, send it to my agent. My agent now contacts them, to discuss how they are going to get the product to them. So that's what I basically use. So you need to understand your sales channel. You are bringing in huge traffic from Facebook. Okay, where are you sending this traffic to? Are you sending to a website? Are you sending to WhatsApp? If you know that WhatsApp will convert best for what you are selling, you can run your ads to WhatsApp. If people are interested in what you are selling, once they click on the link, the call to action button, once they click on the call to action button, it will take them to WhatsApp and they can go ahead to purchase. If you sell digital products, okay, if you sell information products, then you most likely need to run that ad to a website so that people can get a lot of information. They can, you can use copywriting to convince them that your product and services is worth paying attention to. Your product, the products that you are selling, is worth the amount you are charging for it, right? So you run the ads to a website, and then they can eventually make the purchase. So you need to understand your sales channel, and you need to use the right sales channel to, link this traffic that you're getting from Facebook to, right? So Facebook guarantees you massive traffic. Facebook is giving you massive traffic from your products and services. And if you are using the wrong channel to meet them, then you are going to lose this traffic, right? People are not going to buy. So you need to use the right traffic channel to reach out to them. Okay, so a bonus that I decided to add to the 3 steps to running high converting ads is lead generation and remarketing. Lead generation and remarketing. A lot of people think that if somebody does not buy from me, the person will never buy, right? Lead generation and remarketing. There are some times where you can see an ad, you are interested, but you are not ready at that moment to buy. That is why we use lead generation to collect details of interested persons, right? So the way I set up this ad, I basically set up the ad. One of the main objectives for the sales of the product that I was selling is to get their number. Okay, you are interested. The fact that you clicked on my ad, it means that you are interested in what I have to sell, right? So even if you don't have the money to buy now, drop your number. We'll contact you later. That was one of my major objectives, right? To get numbers of interested persons, right? So people might tell us, okay, I don't want to buy now. I'll buy maybe a week time. So some people might say, I'm waiting for my salary before I purchase. But the essence, I set up the campaign in a way, to get their contact details so that we can continually follow up and get them to eventually buy, right? So I want to ask a question. When you go on Facebook, do you just go to Facebook and say, oh, today I want to go to Facebook to go and buy something? Answer, please, guys. Drop your response in the comment section. Do you go on Facebook to say, today I'm going on Facebook to go and buy something? Do you just go with the intention of buying something? Tap your response in the chat section. No. Okay, I can see somebody saying no. Right? No. Okay. That's basically it. So some people are so impatient that they just think that if somebody does not buy immediately, that the person was never interested. That's not true. So you need to set up your ad in a way that you can easily follow people up. All these things I'm making mention of, all these strategies I'm talking about, I share it in my Facebook ads course. So if you have not gotten my Facebook ads course, you are definitely missing out, right? So, and there's what we call remarketing, right? So you can continually start showing your ads to people all over and all over again until they buy. We call this retargeting ads, right? Retargeting ads until they buy. You need to continually market to people until they buy. right? So there are several times where I've seen something, I'm interested in it, but I'm not ready at that moment to buy. Or somebody can see your product and services and the person is interested in it, but maybe something just distracts the person. He couldn't place the order on time, right? So you need to continually show your ads to them until they eventually buy. I don't know if you guys have been getting value so far. Have you been getting value? Have you been learning something so far? Have you been getting value so far? Have you been getting value so far? Let me know if you have been getting value. Have you been getting value so far? Have you been learning something? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. Okay, people are getting value. I'm glad you are getting value, right? So, guys, so many of the things that I've been talking about, there are things that are covered in my Facebook ads course, right? And that was one thing I put on the group chat. I said, you know, in my free trainings, I basically teach you how to do some things, right? But in my paid courses, I show you how I do it. And there's a difference, right? If I say this is how you run, I gave you guys lots of free videos now. You have access to my, my YouTube channel. You can check lots of videos there. They are free, right? There are lots of free resources. So I don't want to, because when you're registering for the training, you're registering for a free training, right? So I don't want to put in a position where you now say, oh, if you don't pay me money, you are not going to learn from me. No, right? So I have lots of free resources. I have free resources on my YouTube channel, my Instagram page. I make lots of posts, right? I make lots of posts on my WhatsApp status, valuable posts on my WhatsApp status. I basically give out value for free, and you can consume this value for free. But in my paid courses, this is where I now show you people how I used to do my own, right? In my free courses, I can show you this is how to set things up. But in my paid courses, I show you this is how I used to set my own up as an expert. This is how I used to set my own up in a way that I get results, right? So I'm going to be talking about my Facebook ads course in a bit. I'm going to talk about my Facebook ads course in a bit, right? So this is the link to my Facebook ads course. If you want to get more information about my Facebook ads course, you can go to this website, check the contents there, and you will know whether it's for you or it's not for you, right? So you can go to my website, get as much information as you want about the Facebook ads course, then you know whether it's for you or not, right? So I want to talk about my Facebook ads course briefly, right? So let's basically go to my website. Let's go to my website. Let's go to my website. Okay, so let me copy this. Let's go to my website. Come over here. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, it's loading. So this is my website, right? A secret selling system I use to make hundreds of sales week on week using Facebook ads, right? So this is I have a selling system, a strategy that I use to make lots of sales, right? So I basically run an ad, link it to Messenger. I use automated responses that gets people's number, and then we follow them up, and then they eventually buy. So this is just a summary of the strategy that I use, to make lots of sales using Facebook ads. I didn't just cover how to sell physical products. I also cover how to run ads to website, right? So in my Facebook ads course, you'll be learning my personal Facebook ad strategy, which I've used to make hundreds of sales, right? So you'll be getting you'll be learning the secret, to getting more lifetime customers that will repeatedly buy from you. Okay, why do I call these people lifetime customers? Because you'll be getting their contact details. Once you have somebody's phone number, if the person buys today, you can easily call the person or contact the person later in the future and say, I also have another product, right? So I'll be showing you how to get lifetime customers. I'll be showing you targeting hacks that will help you locate hungry buyers for your products. I'll show you how to get lifetime valuable knowledge about Facebook and Instagram ads that you can use, anytime. So guys, once you jump in on this Facebook ads course, you are going to get videos that you can use anytime, any day. right? So it's not, video is not for a limited time. This is not a training on a WhatsApp group that maybe if your phone lost, you might not have the messages again, right? This is lifetime value to knowledge. These are recorded videos that have been hosted on Google Drive, right? So once you make payments for the course, you'll be sent the link to the course, and then you can get access to the course anytime, any day. Even if I make updates or I add a new video to the course, you will see it there that I've added a new video, right? So this is basically my story. These are proofs of the ads that I've run. So these are results of some of my students that have run ads. In fact, somebody just dropped a new testimonial on my Facebook ads community, right? Those of you that have already jumped in on the offer, you can confirm that somebody just dropped a new testimonial that he has started getting results from his Facebook ads. So you can see so many people that have gotten my course, their testimonials and all. So basically, what will you be learning in this course? Firstly, you'll be learning the basics about Facebook ads, how to create a page, how to run a basic Facebook ad. You also be learning how to use the Facebook Ads Manager and the Facebook Business Suite app on your mobile phone. Guys, you can run ads on your mobile phone, right? I've seen people run high converting ads on their mobile phone. The person who just dropped the testimonial, let me even show you. Let me share my screen and show you guys. Let me share my screen and show you guys the testimonial from my Facebook ads community, right? Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen too. This is WhatsApp, right? You can see my screen. You can see my screen. You can see this section here. It said I've been able to run one successful ad, and got 3,000 plus views, 10 comments, and 2 customers who have purchased through. Okay, so you can see somebody's already dropping. This is my Facebook ads community with over 80 persons already in my Facebook ads community. You can see people dropping testimonials, right? So let me go back to last week. If I go back to last week, you'll see testimonials from people that have gotten results, running ads on Facebook. Okay, you can see people. Okay, you can see this other testimonial. I did a 2,400 naira, ad, 1,200 naira each day ads on Instagram. I have over 50 messages called. So you can see testimonials from people already getting results from applying the content that they got from my Facebook ads course, right? You'll be learning how to split test. You'll be learning how to set up a carousel ad. This is a basic strategy that I use to get lots of sales, right? You'll be learning geo-targeting strategy, detailed interest targeting, geo-targeting strategy. You'll be learning how to use Messenger, Facebook Messenger, to set up automated chat. Even while you are sleeping, you can be getting orders. If you are that business owner that if you are not awake, you cannot make money, guys, you are really limiting yourself. You can set up automatic responses that you are sleeping, people are placing orders, and your automatic responses is answering them, right? So I covered that in the course. I covered some Facebook ads guidelines to avoid getting your ad account banned, because this is what a lot of people are facing, right? Ban ad account. Facebook has stopped me from advertising. I can't advertise on Facebook again. So I'll show you how to stop that, how to run ads that are compliant with Facebook policy. I'll show you how to contact Facebook customer support in case you have any problem. You contact them. How to get back a disabled ad account. Some of you have been having issues with payment for your ads. They usually reject your cards. I have videos in my course that covers how to run ads, with your any MasterCard or any Visa card, right? So I also have a free PDF that you'll be getting in that Facebook ads course. The free PDF is titled "Sell Out Your Products Using Facebook Ads," right? You get access to my private WhatsApp community, and you also get personal support and assistance, when you are running your ad. So whenever you're running your ad, you have issues, you can come over to the Facebook ads community and ask your questions, and people will answer you. So you can see that Facebook ads community. I just said it. I just recorded it just now. I showed you guys it. You can see how active it is. People sending messages. So if you are running ads, even if it's 3 months time, you can come back to that group and ask your question, and people will still answer you, right? So this is basically a steal. If I charge you 100,000 naira for this stuff, this course, I'm not cheating you. But for just 3,000 naira, I said I was looking for just 10 slots alone, just 10 slots. But okay, and if that 10 slots expires, the price is going to go back to 5,000 naira. And this course is a recorded video course. So once you purchase it, it will be sent to you. I can notice some people are leaving because I'm talking about the course. But at the end of this training, I would be showing you how to direct massive traffic to WhatsApp. So guys, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Right? So if you want to jump in on this offer, just send 3,000 naira to this number, this account number, and send a proof of payment to me on WhatsApp. Right? Pay 3,000 naira to this account and send a proof of payment to me on WhatsApp. So that's all you need to do to get access to this, course. This is my account details. Send 3,000 naira alone, and send just 3,000 naira, and you'll be getting access to this course. Now, note this 3,000 naira price is for a limited time. After a certain period, after I get 10 people who have purchased that course from that group, the amount will become 5,000 naira. So you don't, it's always better to get something while it's cheaper than when it becomes more expensive, right? We have already gotten a lot of persons jumping in on the offer. Once we are completely 10, right? And by tomorrow morning also we'll be 10, the price will become 10,000 naira. So guys, here is a bonus how to drive massive traffic to WhatsApp. For those of you that stuck with me till the end of this training, I'm giving you guys a bonus how to drive massive traffic to WhatsApp, right? So there are two ways that I advise people if you want to drive massive traffic to WhatsApp, right? So if you are the person that you usually host online trainings, right? You usually host online trainings on WhatsApp, or you just want to increase your status views, you want more people to know about your business, you are very active on WhatsApp and you want more people to know about your business on WhatsApp, there are two ways you can do this. The first is to use a lead form, and the second is to use a website. The first is to use a lead form, and the second is to use a website. The first is to use a lead form, and the second is to use a website. Right? So a Facebook lead form is basically a form inside Facebook. So guys, stick with me because I'm sharing something very, powerful, right? If you want to drive massive traffic to WhatsApp, a lead form is a form inside Facebook, right? So you can basically run an ad, right, and link it to a form. So once people are filling that ad, you put in an automated message, sorry, a button at the end of the form that they can click to message you on WhatsApp. What do I mean? You want to direct traffic to WhatsApp. Let's say you created a free PDF and you want people to download that free PDF and now save your contact on WhatsApp. How can you do it? You can run an ad, link the ad to a Facebook form, right? If people are interested in purchasing, they can fill in that Facebook form. Immediately they fill in that Facebook form, a button will appear. You can set it up that a button will appear, right? So you can now say, okay, to get the PDF, the free PDF, kindly click on this button to message me on WhatsApp. And this is the mistake a lot of persons have been making. They want to direct massive traffic to WhatsApp. They will just run a normal Facebook ad, a normal traffic campaign, and then they'll go and copy the link of their WhatsApp link and put it there. I know a lot of people have been making that mistake. It does not really work out well. Like I said, there are two ways to direct massive traffic to WhatsApp. It's either you use a lead form or you use a website. So for a lead form, you run ads, link it to a form on Facebook, right? If people are interested in jumping or getting what you are offering them, right, they can fill in their details on that form, and then a button will appear where they can now click to message you on WhatsApp, right? Another way to do this is to run ads linking to a website, right? Run ads linking to a website, put in a form on that website. So once people come to the website, they're interested in what you have to offer. They can fill in their details. It could be their name and their number on the form in that website. And then immediately it will redirect them to your WhatsApp, right? So this is basically what I use for this training. If you can recall well, you discovered that I had an ad on Facebook, right? So you clicked on it, you went to my website, you learned more about the training, you feed in your details on the website, and then immediately you click on the submit button, it redirected you to WhatsApp. So this is another way, to direct massive traffic to WhatsApp. I basically use this strategy to direct over 500 persons to my WhatsApp every week. So guys, it works amazingly well, either a lead form or a traffic campaign, right? So if you even check the recent video I uploaded today, it was this afternoon or so, I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. I covered how to set up a traffic campaign on Facebook. You can also go on YouTube to type, how do I create a lead form, a Facebook lead form, right? So that is it if you want to direct massive traffic to WhatsApp. So guys, once again, get this offer before it becomes 5,000 Naira. Now that it's just 3,000 Naira. If you want to pay, here are the account details. I also send the account details to the group. Right? So you need to be a part of this course. So I want to know, have you guys gotten value, in this session? Have you guys gotten value? Have you learned something new? Have you gotten value? Have you gotten value at all? Have you learned something new? Have you gotten value? Have you learned something new? Type in the chat section. Let me know. Let me know if you've gotten value, if you've learned something. Let me know in the chat box. Okay, I'm glad you are getting value. So you can take a screenshot of this session, can upload it on your status. You can take a screenshot of this section, put it on I don't just know, just let people know that you are getting value right here, right? So if you have questions, I'll just answer your questions very shortly before I end the session, because I don't like sessions that are too long, right? So if you have questions, ask your question. Okay, if you have questions, kindly just ask your question in the chat section before the session ends, right? Somebody was talking about Q&A and all, so just ask your questions. If you have any questions you have, or if you have any questions about my Facebook ads course, you can also ask that, right? So if you have questions, just ask for your questions. Are there any questions at all before I end the session? Any questions at all? You can also unmute. Okay, I'm a car sales agent, but I don't have a website. Is it possible to run an ad and use Messenger alone? I would not advise you to use Messenger, right? I would advise you to have a website where people can get a lot of information about your ad. Now, note, if you're going to run Facebook ads for your car sales, don't run an ad to directly sell. It's not going to work. Nobody will come on Facebook and see an ad for a car and pay you maybe 3 million to buy your Facebook ads. To buy your car from Facebook like that. Nobody is not going to work. The method you are going to use is lead generation. What you want to do is to generate leads, right? Generate what? Leads, right? So you can run an ad, link it to a website, give more information about your business, about the cars that you have for sale, your location and all that. Then you can now put maybe a form that they're interested in getting a car, or so let them fill in their details. Once they fill in their details, you can now contact them through phone. And your aim when contacting them through phone is to get them to come to your location. Like I said before, nobody will just carry, because cars are expensive, nobody will just carry millions of money and send to you online when they don't know you before. It's not going to work, right? So you need to basically run ads to get them as leads, right? And you need a website. It basically establishes you as very professional, since what you are selling is very expensive. Most times, if what you are selling is above 25,000 Naira, most times you just use a website, right? Just make use of a website. And then in that website, you can now put the link to your WhatsApp, contact, so that if they want to contact you on WhatsApp, they can contact you too. You don't put the link to your contact on WhatsApp. Okay, somebody is asking, how do I reach out to only rich people? This is one targeting strategy I covered in my advanced course. in my advanced one-on-one course. This one advanced strategy I covered in my one-on-one course. I'm not going to specifically show you how I did that because it's a strategy I covered in my advanced course, right? But in my physical class course, there are several strategies that you can use to target persons. So you can now do the market research yourself and figure out the right keywords to target people that have money. Someone is asking, how do you use Facebook ads to promote your school, right? So you can use geo-targeting. I covered this in my physical ads course, where you target people within a particular location from your your school, right? You can target people within maybe 5 kilometers from your school or 3 kilometers or so from your school. And then if you have a school website, it basically makes it look professional, because you can't be running ads linking to Messenger. You now be chatting somebody about joining school. It doesn't make sense. You must have a school website, right? And the aim in your website, the aim should now be to direct people to come to your school, right? Or to direct people to drop their contact details if they're interested. For anything that involves huge amount of money, anything that involves big deals, just know that it's most likely going to be lead generation. You are not directly selling to people, right? You can't run ads and they will not start chatting your WhatsApp or Messenger. You need to have a school website, right? And you run ads to you run a traffic campaign to your school website, right? I covered a video on that, how to run a traffic campaign to a website. You run ads to your school website and run ads to your school website, and then try to get their contact details if they're interested in enrolling their children in your school. And then you'll be contacting, you're not going to contact you're not going to target everybody. You're going to target adults, like people within 35 years and above, because those are the ones that are going to have children that they'll likely want to enroll in your school. So you target people above 35 years, right? Run the ads to website, try and get their contact details, right? And then you can follow them up on phone or call them to come to your school location, right? Somebody saying, I sell real estate, how do I generate traffic to my landing page, right? Real estate ads are a bit more complicated, right? But the basic idea still remains lead generation. You want to generate leads and then follow them up later. You need to have a website and you want to generate leads. How do you direct traffic to your landing page? You can use Facebook ads to direct traffic to your landing page. You need to run a traffic campaign and then use a video, preferably a video, right? Preferably a video, right? This is what is going to get people's attention. Do you have a training package on website creation? No, for now, I don't have a package on website creation. I believe I've answered most of the questions you have here. You just contact an expert that is good at creating websites, school websites. Contact an expert that can really create a school website for you, and then have a website for your school. It's very, very important. Makes you look professional, right? Can I link my physical ads to the company landing page that I consult for? Definitely you can, but it depends on what is present in that company landing page. Will it convert? Was the company landing page set to collect leads, right? Was the company landing page set to collect leads, right? If it's not set to collect leads, you might just be wasting your money. So you need any landing page you are linking your ad to for real estate, you need to set it in a way that gets leads. You need to target high quality, you need to send high quality traffic to your landing page and then get them as leads, right? You want to get their contact details where you can now follow them up over time. So I believe we have had an amazing session and you guys have gotten value. So I hope you guys have gotten value in this session. So thanks once again for being with me right here. Thanks once again for being with me right here. And we're going to be ending this section right now. So guys, don't fail to jump in on the Facebook ads course. And I'm sure you are going to get a lot of value from the course. So feel free to leave the session. We are done for the day. So thanks guys for being present here, and see you guys some other time.